It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. First play looking to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Over the middle, it's Cook.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Oh, a reverse. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
He's got it inside the 15. And And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. The 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Turn starts inside the 15. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start in a decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On first down, it's play action.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser.
Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Catch made on the left side.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Tigers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Now got lucky that time. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. This should be the last play of the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Oh, he throws it back. He's running out of time here. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. To throw, it's Fowler. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
Miami 14, Clemson 7.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery. Doesn't work that time.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. The receiver grabs it. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly,
looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to pass. It's Fowler. Catch made on the right side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
Miami, 21. Clemson, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air. Well, we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback rolling to his right now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Fowler. Finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure is coming. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He bought some time, now lets it go. He makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to try the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Makes a quick grab. Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Call him in the incompletion. Second and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
And now the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
I missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Checks this down to the running back. And tackled there by the defense.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Single back, takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try the left side with a toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Hit just as he throws the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Boom. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Fowler. Quick catch over the middle. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Quick throw over the middle. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking for a late deep shot. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Moves out of the pocket. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw behind his man.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And now the running back's got it again. Gets the first and still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, how about that, Chris? These guys are just trying to work the clock, and he springs free and scores on the last play of the game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today.